Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome back to the channel. You can see some clouds overhead and a forecast of some rain. We had a little shower last night, so it's given us a window here where we can't do any hay for sort of an emergency repair. And what you're looking at here is our larger hay wagon, and I've started tearing the deck off because we've got a problem on this back corner. I'm going to put up some video of the hay wagon operating, and what you're going to see is on this back side, the back corner is seriously sagging with a load of hay on it. So we started tearing it off, and you can see there's serious rot on these 4x4s that cross the main beams, and unfortunately we're seeing some rot on the main beams. So we're over at the loggers where they're putting together the boards that we'll use on this wagon. You can see the crew has isolated a couple of ash trees that we'll be dropping this morning, and then we'll be limbing them and taking the logs over to the mill and cutting flat boards. Here it comes.
Got it. Good placement.
When you get nice big trees like this, it makes sense to take them and use them for something, because unfortunately with the ash borer, this invasive species, they're going to be dying soon anyway. We're definitely in the deep fern forest back here, northern Minnesota forest. That's not good.
Cut that, and then cut that.
Hey, hey! Oh. Go, go!
Don't pull the saw back. Yeah. You're pulling it right into your leg.
This area was logged in roughly 1915 to 1920. This was all white pine, this whole part of northeastern Minnesota. And so the loggers came through, took out the white pine, and this second growth came up in some areas. Some areas, like where we're standing right here, were farms in the mid-20th century. This was actually, the rocks were picked, this was an oat field up until the 1950s. So a lot of these trees have really just been growing since the 1950s, and they're reaching maturity and need to be logged again. They'll just die and tip over.
Let me hop on.
In the early days around here anyway, many farmers were loggers as well, and so we're getting some much needed wood from the local forest. We wanted freshly cut green wood to go on as deck boards because it's much easier to screw into. But before we did that, we took aged ash boards, 2x6s and 4x4s, to make the new main beams and then the cross members on the deck of the wagon. So we cover the main beams with simple flashing to eliminate rot in the future, hopefully. This is fresh cut ash, still green, that we're putting on the hay wagon right now. I've got an oil-based stain. It's actually just used hydraulic oil, but it's very nice used hydraulic oil. And we'll finish staining these boards to protect them. And then this hay wagon will be ready for second crop. Brand new hay wagon, implement tires all the way around, and a new ash deck on top of ash 4x4s and ash 2x6s. Should last 25 years. We'll see if I'm farming 25 years from now. Thanks for watching. Next up, we finished baling hay. We've got the last field to go.